Hello, I'm Sean.
And I'm Matt, and together,
We're the Daily Shatt.
Welcome to the Daily Shatt. We're back and ready for some more. Before
Notice anything different?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have merch. We have merch. Hit those comments if you want some, let us know. Right now we got mouse pads, we got mugs, we got shirts, hats on the way.
Big time in it. Big time in it.
I mean,
So,
can you? What's more official than merch, right?
so it's been a week, but first segment today we've got a new segment. We've got to start one, we're gonna bench one, and we're gonna cut one. Matt's gonna give me 3, and he's gonna go with basketball. Matt's gonna give me 3, and I'm gonna choose start one, bench one, cut one.
He doesn't know either. This is the first time he's gonna hear about it, and then he's gonna do the same to me with could be basketball, football, baseball. I don't know. So I'm gonna start some basketball. So my 3 for you:
Okay.
Kyrie Irving,
Kyrie,
Steph Curry,
Steph.
and Russell Westbrook. Start one, bench one, cut one.
Bench one. Does bench one count like you're still gonna play him, or he's gonna sit the bench?
Like that's
and
your
ride
backup point guard.
All right. So start one. I'm gonna start Kyrie. I'm gonna bench Steph Curry, but I'm gonna finish with Steph Curry because I think Curry's
Okay.
a better finisher.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cut Westbrook.
All right.
What would you do? So what I go? Start Kyrie, bench Steph, cut Westbrook.
I start Steph. I think Steph's the best point guard in that group. Then I'm gonna bench Kyrie, and then I'm gonna cut the Brody. I'm gonna cut Russell.
I think Russell should be cut no matter what. Doesn't matter what 2 you would have given me. I'd cut Russell.
I
Can't play with him. Can't play without him.
I don't have anything against him, but the other 2 have won a championship, so you kind of have to give it.
All right, my turn then. I'm gonna go. Let's go football. Russell Wilson. So 3 quarterbacks.
3 quarterbacks.
Russell Wilson, Cam Newton, Aaron Rodgers.
Okay. I'm starting Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
Starting Aaron Rodgers. He's the best quarterback in the league. I'm going to bench Russell, and I'm going to cut Cam. And that's not an easy cut, but life of hard knocks, man. What would you do?
I would cut Cam. But I think I would start Russell Wilson.
Really?
Yep.
Over Aaron Rodgers.
Over Aaron Rodgers. You don't need a Hail Mary to start the game. Aaron Rodgers can
Stephen
just
A.
throw Hail
would be
Mary.
ashamed of you.
You want Stephen A? We'll
Yeah,
talk
go
to
ahead and
him.
finish that sentence.
No. Yeah, definitely bench Cam Newton, but I'd flip you. Yep, I'd go
You mean cut Cam Newton?
cut Cam Newton, and I'd go with Russell to start. And get the team off to a better start. Aaron Rodgers when you need a hero.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to stick with basketball. And this one's a little tougher,
Okay.
because I know you are quite fond of one of these guys. You have LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Kevin Durant.
That's a hard one.
That's a tough one.
That's a really tough one. LeBron's not a closer, so you start LeBron. Oh, and you bench Durant. And you cut Anthony Davis.
Oh, see,
he's my MVP, and you cut
He
Anthony
loves
Davis.
Anthony Davis, and I knew that would be tough on him.
Oh, that hurt. That did hurt a little bit. Yeah, I think so. LeBron, Durant, and cut Davis. Huh.
I start LeBron, I bench Davis, and I cut Durant. And I think Durant's the greatest scorer in the world, but he's not a closer either. He had a chance to beat Golden State, Game 7, Western Conference Finals. Didn't do it. So I'm going to cut him.
Can't disagree. This is a fun game.
I like it.
Yeah. So, one more then. One more. And I'll go baseball.
Okay.
Let's go best overall outfield, because outfield doesn't matter what position, it's all the same.
Gonna get some flack for that.
And I'm going to pick 2 Yankees. I'm going to go Giancarlo, Aaron Judge, and my friend of me, Bryce Harper. So outfielders.
Well, I don't think you're going to like me. I'm going to start Bryce Harper, because I think he's the best all-around player in that. And then I'm going to give Ben Giancarlo, because bring him off the bench. So I think he's a more consistent hitter. And then, even though I love Aaron Judge, love him, I think he's going to be a Hall of Famer, great. But I bet I cut him because he proved that he can go into a slump.
I think I'm going to surprise you on mine.
Okay.
I would start Giancarlo.
Okay.
I'd bring Bryce Harper off the bench.
I thought for sure you'd cut him.
I should cut him. He
Side-
deserves to be cut.
Side
I
note
don't
about
like him.
Sean.
I
Side
don't
note
like
about
him.
Sean. So Sean played at a very high level of baseball and literally had the exact same persona as Bryce Harper, yet he loathes Bryce Harper. And I bring that up every time. I'm like, you're the same as him. How could you possibly not like him? But he's not a fan.
Not a fan.
So that shocks me that he says that.
Yep.
So you would cut Judge, huh?
I would cut Judge.
That surprised me.
Yeah. We surprised ourselves
Yeah.
on the Daily Shatt. You know what I say to Bryce Harper? Bryce.
We can't post this.
Oh, we can't.
We're gonna have to live stream from the guest room tonight because Sean's not allowed to sleep in his room for sure.
Sorry, Bryce. I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Let's move on to the next topic.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Next topic. One that we were going to talk about last time. A little controversial. But that Texas high school transgender wrestler wrestled the girls, transitioning to a girl, but technically he's a boy. And he won. I mean, the dude's bigger, faster, stronger because he's a dude. But
I'm gonna
come to his defense first, though.
Oh, okay.
A little bit. He wanted to wrestle the boys.
Okay.
The state law made him wrestle the girls because on whatever applications or whatever you identify as, he identifies as a female. That's why he's transitioning. But he wanted to wrestle. He didn't want the notoriety. Should I call him he?
She. You don't want to say
he.
Not the other thing.
He wanted to wrestle the boys. So to his credit, her credit, wanted to go against the boys. So what do you think of that? We see that a lot actually in not high school, but maybe pre-high school wrestling. Around here anyway, we do. But what do you think of that? He won the championship of Texas.
You gotta, obviously we have to kind of walk carefully around this subject. Something you brought up that I didn't know is I didn't know that he wanted to wrestle against boys. I didn't know that. So up until that moment, I was quite against how he or she had handled this. Just because you identify as a woman, which in today's society you are more than allowed to, there are still so many parts of the human anatomy that are male. You have a thicker bone structure. You have more. The words escaped me, but I disagree with that. I can see how obviously there was a predicament, he or she being forced to wrestle women, but that's not fair to those women wrestlers.
It's not. Some of them didn't want to wrestle. Some of them had problems with it. A lot of the parents had a problem with it. I put the kid, 17-year-old kid, boy or girl, in a tough position that you got to be pretty thick-skinned to handle that. So kudos to him. And I'm not sure if he's a senior or junior or where he goes from here, but he won. He's a pretty solid wrestler.
And taking all political views and personal opinions on the matter out of it, I think the right thing to do is this young man or woman should not be allowed to wrestle because it's a disadvantage,
no matter what,
or an over advantage on either side.
No matter what happens, there would be a lawsuit involved. That's just the way. This is the litigious world we live in. Litigious.
Hashtag litigious.
Biggest word you know now.
I don't know what it means.
So anyway, I always thought that was pretty interesting to see. We see it on younger levels, but Texas state champ, and just a little controversy there. So pretty interesting. Want to get your take on it?
It's a pretty. It's definitely one of those topics you want to discuss, but you have to be very careful how you handle it. But I think, it's a can't win, can't lose kind of thing. It's just one of those situations. But
let's go with one more topic for the day.
Okay. So Rookie of the Year race.
Rookie of the Year race in the NBA.
NBA.
I'm assuming.
There's, you can put Lonzo, you can put Dennis Smith, but it's really down to two. It sounds.
You can't put Lonzo in that. Nope.
I guess before he got hurt. But Dennis Smith Jr., who's a personal favorite of mine, I think, or Jason Tatum is also a good one.
Yeah, how about narrow it to
two? Well,
two.
It is narrowed to two. You got Ben Simmons, who I personally don't think is a rookie. He's had a year.
Right.
He's had a year training with a professional team. And then our hometown hero, Donovan Mitchell. So take all personal favorites aside and just look at the stats and look at the facts of basketball. How do you feel? And it could still very well be.
I like the Sixers. I like the process. I love the Jazz. I think they've got top 3 coach in the league. And I think Donovan should be Rookie of the Year. Not only because numbers-wise, but you look at what he's done with the Jazz, who lost Gordon Hayward, lost a few other guys, and they're competing. They'll be in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. They're going to get up to the 6 or 7 seed. And I think Donovan, he's had 40 games of 20 points and 20 games, 30 points, and a whole bunch of 40s and everything. Some of the stuff that hasn't happened in a long time.
Yeah.
So I think you take small town market Jazz. He's making everybody a little bit better, more exciting around him. Won the dunk contest. You still factor that in, although it's not playing.
Yeah.
So I throw the hometown kid in there, and we go with Donovan Mitchell as Rookie of the Year. He's earned it throughout the entire year.
Like being a Jazz fan, being a Donovan Mitchell fan, that's what I'm hoping and praying for. And I could see it very well happening. But right now, I think the edge goes to Ben Simmons. The numbers are close. Ben Simmons has done a few other things that Mitchell hasn't. He's only threw a couple triple-doubles.
But it was expected this year.
Yeah, but at the same time, Donovan Mitchell's not playing with any ball-hawking players. He can control the ball most of the game. Yeah. You got Ben Simmons, who is playing with the process, and some of these guys that need the ball to make it their name, and he's still making a name for himself. And I think that factors huge into it, is that he's playing with those big names, he's sharing the ball, and still getting his dues and his numbers. And so I think that gives him the edge, as much as it hurts me to say.
So final vote, you're going with Ben Simmons?
I'm going Ben Simmons.
I'm going with Donovan Mitchell.
Visit our Twitter page, tell us what you think. So that pretty much wraps up our episode. We're always open to comments and ideas in the comment box and
throughout the week. We do a lot on Twitter, a lot on Facebook and some other places. So give us some of your recommendations. We've already taken some of your recommendations. Matt is wrong most of the time today, so I'm going to chop this up to a win for Sean, not just in 2K, but a win for the Daily Shatt.
I took a big L in our previous episode, but I think I held my own. I actually think I kind of came out on top in this episode. But
well done, Matthew.
Well done. Tell us what you think on the Twitter.